So we're fully sold out, so we're wanting to give as much as we can.
Yeah, but they were then dropping out, and so they just have all
Bit of acrobatics, why not? Congratulations.
The council's just given the youth a new theatre. It's just a bit bigger than this. All the benches just fold up onto the wall. It's absolutely brilliant.
Excellent. I'm doing the live stream for them today, so.
You have the sauce?
I have, yeah. Not bad though. It's only 4 people watching at the moment, but I'm sure they're very engaged. It's going to be lots of singing, so it's going to be very good.
Yeah. Eyebrow. Are you supposed to see me at all? And the technique is done by the without them, there wouldn't be any tell. I haven't been out for 14 years, just because I'm basically rest. But I want to go on get ready to go up the Thames tomorrow to Shepperton. The Thames and my boat sends me up to Shepperton. Towing the narrow boat, and I go over something. I've not driven a single boat yet. It's yellow.
Do bear with us, we have thrown 24 musical numbers in for you. And I wanted to do this, it was me that had the idea of making the Marcus show, and Marcus was really not that comfortable about me making the Marcus show. But I really wanted to introduce you to him, not just as the person that climbed a bridge, not just as the person that went to prison, but as a musician, as a partner to me, as a stepfather, as a son, as a brother, and as an amazing person that he is. So, we just really, really don't want him to be deported, and so we're doing this fundraiser, as you know, to raise money for his legal fees so that he can stay here with us. We're going to present a show, which is the music, some of the music that has been written for him, some of the music that he has grown up loving and playing, and even some music that he's written to guide you through Marcus's story. And as I said, we will introduce you to the band later on. But for now, I would like to take you back to 1992, Lugao, East Germany.
Little Snowflakes, which is a German Christmas song. Marcus came from a musical family, but his dad had had his performing license taken away during the Soviet era because his music was considered too rebellious. After the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, when Marcus was 1, his parents threw themselves into building a village music school where they lived, in Lugao, in Saxony. Marcus remembers often waking up to the sound of his dad playing the piano. Guitar and piano, and his older brother Toby learned the drums. Toby has joined us tonight from Germany by train, especially for this gig. Like most other young people at that age, Toby and Marcus were into pop music, and a lot of it was pop music in English. But Marcus was already interested in music which rebelled, music which spoke about politics, which questioned the rules. You might recognize this song by British band Jamiroquai.
That should be small, and who can tell? As time spells, we'll be through it for us. And I'm giving all my love to this world, only to be told. I can't see, I can't breathe, no more will we be. And hard to know where to begin. If I can set these sickly ties that early man has faded out. Every mother can use color for a child, but that's not nature's way. Well, that's what they said yesterday. There's nothing left to do but pray. I think it's time to start a new religion. Oh, it's so insane to synthesize another strain. There's something in these futures we've just got to veto. Pictures made of virtual insanity now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting of our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound. We all live on the ground. Futures made of virtue, Santa always seem to be governed by we useless twisting of our life. Now and down, on it, round and up. Virtual insanity now always seems to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting of our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live on the ground. Now this world we're living in, it's all going wrong. Shout out the window. There ain't nothing worse than a manic man. There ain't nothing worse than a manic man. Virtual insanity is what we're living. That's all I have.
Despite being a fan of Jamiroquai, Radiohead and the Beatles, he had no intention of coming to the UK at that point. He described the image sold to him of the UK in 5 words: umbrellas, politeness, school uniform, Queen, tea. 6 words, but no. So, leaving behind his new girlfriend, Rebecca, who would go on to become his partner of the next 10 years, he went straight to Texas, where he lived with a Mexican family and played saxophone in the high school marching band. In free periods, Marcus went to the local CD library to build up his music collection. Here, he discovered the complete Hank Williams. A whole new world of music was revealed to him, and he's been busting with these songs ever since.
river to watch the fish swim by. And when I got to the river, too lonesome I wanted to die. Oh Lord. And when I jumped in the river, oh, the doggone river was dry. She's alone. Lonesome blue. I had me a woman, I couldn't be true. She made me for my money and she made me blue. A man needs needs a woman that he can lean on. From a leaning post is done, left and gone. She's alone, gone, and I'm lonesome blue. Find me a river, one that's cold as ice. And when I find me that river, Lord, I'm gonna pay the price, oh Lord. I'm going down in there 3 times, but Lord, I'm only coming up twice. Jesus, told me on Sunday she was checking me out. Along about Monday she was nowhere about. And here it is Tuesday, ain't had no news. I got them gone but not forgotten blue. She's alone, gone, and I'm lonesome blue. She's alone, gone, and I'm lonesome blue. Skipping now to 2012. Hungary. The feeling of studying abroad had captured Marcus. He loved learning about other languages and cultures, and so he ended up studying jazz singing in Budapest. This piece he composed there. It's called In Silence, and was inspired by the spring blossom. beautiful moments, the raindrops like tears and a tiny breeze blows magically. This symphony of home, full of bright colors, shimmering fragile. You face the sun when red and white shine gently in silence. The clouds fading in beautiful moments, the raindrops like tears and a tiny breeze blows magically. The symphony of home.
In 2015, having taught English, learned some Hungarian, made some amazing friends, and graduated as a singer, Marcus and Rebecca separated, and Marcus set off on the road. This will become the start of his life in a hut. Marcus started by hitchhiking around Europe, and it was in Spain that he met a fellow traveller, aptly named Shere Khan, under a bridge, who would later become his girlfriend. Marcus and Shere Khan travelled through practically every country in Europe before they hitchhiked a sailing boat across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, and later to Panama and Mexico. It was in Mexico that Marcus heard this love song, Hablemos, from a truck driver wearing a tiara. They had many hours in that truck together, and Marcus decided to learn the song as a sign of gratitude for the long lift that he received.
Es necesario, amor, que platiquemos un segundo solamente, para que no haya malas interpretaciones. Es necesario, amor, que me concedas un segundo tu atención y que sepas que estoy desesperado cuando no vienes, amor. Hace ya tiempo que no dice que me amas, y a ti ese detalle jamás se te pasaba. Por eso quiero que hablemos claro, que me concedas un segundo tu atención. yo y mi soledad. La que me pide esas cosas a pensar. Por eso quiero que hablemos claro, que me concedas un segundo tu atención. Hay algo que está bañando nuestras vidas, no es necesario que lo digas, eso lo siento aquí en la piel. No temas, que jamás te dejaría, aunque haya sido siempre lo más sagrado de mí.
In 2018, sea levels, air pollution and wildlife extinction were all at an unprecedented high. The US had just experienced a historic year of climate weather disaster. Australia had been sizzled by heat waves, and Kerala was dealing with extreme and deadly flooding. Then Marcus came across Extinction Rebellion. The science was clearer than ever before. He says it felt like the thing he'd been waiting for his whole life. Finally, a group which was facing the reality of the crisis. Their motto, tell the truth and act as if the truth is real, spoke to Marcus more than anything he had encountered so far. And he learnt this song, written in the early days of XR by Blythe Pepinap. It's called Emergency.
I'm sorry, my friend. I didn't want to stop you when you were having such a fine time. But this is an emergency. Your house is all on fire. And if we do not rise up now, all this will turn to ashes. I'm sorry, my friends. I didn't want to trouble you when you were having such a hard time. But this is an emergency. The waters are all climbing. And if we do not rise up now, then we will soon be drowning. I'm sorry, my friends.
19, Marcus made one of the biggest decisions of his life so far. Learning everything he could about the climate crisis and what it looked like for humanity and civilization as we know it, Marcus decided to go and live with Shia Khan in her home of Aotearoa, New Zealand, where he planned to stay for the rest of his life without ever taking a plane again. He said a special goodbye to his parents, his family and friends, and arrived in Aotearoa, Christchurch. He joined Extinction Rebellion there and gave the first ever Heading for Extinction talk in Aotearoa. It was there that he and Shia Khan wrote the following song about the industrial dairy industry expanding all around them.
Stronger than CO2 methane. Yeah, give me some of that greenhouse effect. Down in the green by the plow and the hay cart. And fat carry green cows nibble but fast. In goes the soybeans, out comes the gases. Worldwide 560 million liters every day that passes. Yeah. Methane. The best thing since cocaine. Methane. Now bring on another hurricane. Yeah. But you wahoo do now, wake up, do. You're in my birthday, to drain, hey, oh, in my birthday, to bulldoze Spain, to make a big flat plane, cut down the forests, throw rain on the lake, rain all the rivers, to make the methane train. You better get ooh, let's be found at water table as perseverely as we are able. Yeah, cattle farms hectare by hectare. I won't wait the transportation sector. Planes to your worst, take a ship train man. Green and dead from the Milky Way man. Than aeroplanes, methane. Our palms on, we go insane. Now methane, I must explain, dissolves into the blue. Methane to my disdain, so much quicker than CEO. The greenhouse raining is swiftly slain without our friends who poo and poo. Without our friends who poo and poo. Reflected heat goes back on through. Don't despair, praying against nationwide. On wings of destiny we fly. Whose dream hearts are rela. But we are filled with pride. Back up the bombs that perfect ring. Across the field to brown the spring. A tasty steak will make you sing. And they shall remain the king. Methane. The thought today keeps the doctor away. Methane. Methane. our big silly friends. Thank you very much.
But 6 months later, everything changed dramatically again. Marcus and Shere Khan had split up. Marcus was sleeping out alone in a shed one night in late October when he received a call from his mum, Carola. His dad, Jörg, had been knocked off a cliff whilst his parents were on a walking holiday in La Palma. At just 59, he was gone. Marcus needed to come home. And so it was that Marcus never did settle in Aotearoa, New Zealand, after all. He came home to look after his mum. He and his brother Toby picked up where their dad had left off and kept the music school going, whilst Carola found new teachers to take over. Here, Holly is playing Chopin's Nocturne in E flat, one of the last pieces that Jörg recorded just weeks before he died. losing someone so close, so suddenly. But out of the shadows came light. In March 2020, 6 months after Europe died, Marcus came to the UK to work with Extinction Rebellion. And here, he met Holly. Online, it should be said, because a week after he arrived, lockdown happened. Marcus was trapped in London, whether he liked it or not. He moved on to a boat on the Lee, and whilst he was there, he wrote this layer song to teach to fellow activists.
And now I need you to be my fellow activists and sing with me. So this is your part. We want to live, we want to live. We want to live, we want to live. Join in. We want to live, we want to live. 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 Stop! Love reigns forever. Love
reported across the screen for about 3 months, until midsummer. As lockdown eased a little, Holly cycled to Marcus's boat, which now just happened to be 15 minutes down the road from her house. They fell in love within a week. It looked like Marcus might be here to stay.
One, two, 1, 2.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Buzzing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars shining, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just singing these sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave no worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just singing these sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave no worries far behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream. Dream of
So Marcus got to know Holly's children, Laurie and Rosa, and he moved in with the family 6 months later. Holly recalls how a certain amount of training needed to be done. Marcus is a wonderful collector of useful things. But the house started to fill up. The lifestyle of Marcus is perhaps best summed up in this song.
little boy, like to catch the rain. While my friends around my town watch it flow right down the drain. Cause our tiny house in the trees wasn't on the mains. The only water we had to use was on the tank got from the rain. Cause there's no such thing as waste. Only stuff in the wrong place. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. Misusing water's a disgrace. Moved to the city, rented a house on my way to buy a bed. I saw a line by the side of the road, so I took that one instead. Also found a fridge, a couch, and a big old sewing machine. And the biggest pile of thrown out stuff that I had ever seen. Cause there's no such thing as waste. There's nothing to replace. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. Better save it just in case. Down the tracks, I found out that diesel cars run out of veggie fat. I bought a truck that hit the road, smelling like fish and chips. A rescued pile of wasted oil from the back of restaurants. I'd be a fool if I bought my fuel when there's oil nobody wants. Cause there's no such thing as waste. Leave stuff in the wrong place. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. When we treasure every trace. Reuse, reduce, refuse, repair, then renew. Now we gotta refuse, reduce, reuse, repair, and renew. Now I get my things out of the bin and I compost every crumb. I save my seeds and eat my weeds and feed the leftovers to your mum. I build a house from the rubbish tip, gonna keep this planet clean. Reuse ideas that have been around for years to live within its means. Cause there's no such thing as waste. Only stuff in the wrong place. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. And old ideas have to be replaced. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. No stuff in the wrong place. Oh, there's no such thing as waste. Only opportunity to be embraced.
Well, living together is never simple, but Holly and Marcus were now very much of the same mindset and on the same path. They just felt very lucky to have found each other and to be facing the climate crisis head on. Even better was the fact that Holly's family were on board too, all of them. Here Holly sings with her mum Sally and her sister Flo in a reworded version of the famous Cole Porter song, Don't Fence Me In.
Oh, give me the land, lots of land, starry skies above. Don't heat bush bike. Let me wander over yonder in an eco-friendly mode. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. I gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Lie down in the grass and let go all defenses. Ooh, I'm lining up. Turn me loose, let me wander over yonder in the very, very open road. On my carousel, let me wander over yonder in an eco-friendly road. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. I gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Lie down in the grass and let go all defenses. Cool, I'm lining up. Oh, cool, I'm lining up. One and only planet
Holly and Marcus carried on teaching protest songs, and they could be seen at almost every demonstration, often with Laurie and Rosa on a decorated tricycle or dancing in the street. They became known as the singing couple, regularly joined by Flo and Sally too, who now runs the London Climate Choir. They built up a collection of about 80 songs suitable for different protest situations. This one was one of the most popular ones at demonstrations against both HS2 and fossil fuel expansion.
Go green, go green, go green, go green. We're begging of you, please don't take our land. Go green, go green, go green, go green. Don't think that you can stop because we can. Now why can you see understand why you would want to drill our land? But we don't know what it means to us. Go green. It's music, it's beyond the land. I come land for all to share. We have to take our vote for it. Go green, go green, go green, go green. We're asking you to leave, don't take our land. Go green, go green, go green, go green. Don't think that we can stop because we can. While CO2 is on the rise, we're standing there in mock surprise. We have to keep it in the ground. Go green. History is our only home. Don't let it be, we're all alone. We have to keep it in the ground. Go green. Go green, go green, go green. We're asking you to leave, don't take our land. Go green, go green, go green, go green. Don't think that we can stop because we can. Don't think that we can stop because we can. Don't think that we can stop because we can.
2022, Pakistan experienced the worst flooding they'd ever seen, undisputedly caused by climate change. Over 700 children died. Millions were displaced. Shortly after this, Marcus asked Holly very seriously whether the family would cope if he were to end up spending some time in prison. He didn't reveal what for, and she didn't ask. But they both agreed a few months would be manageable if that was what he felt he had to do. Nothing could have prepared them for what happened next.
One by one, more and more join us to mental will heal more one step at
On the evening of October the 16th, Marcus walked down the front path, smiling, with a big rucksack on his back. Waving goodbye, he called, "Watch the news tomorrow morning." He didn't come back for a year and 4 months.
It's incredibly moving, isn't it?
Juliet Stevenson.
phone number later.
I'm not a big fan of drinks, they're not alcoholic.
It's very moving. You did a bit of a swell in activism in a way that you obviously are very involved. And I feel about it, really.
Very,
So just the interval, probably about 15 minutes or so.
Fix the engine. Yeah.
How long more of the interval is left? And if we get a drink, can we bring it in? Don't know.
Beautiful, Marcus. Absolutely beautiful.
Running.
Yeah.
You got some people on there?
Yeah, they've dropped off a bit for break, but yeah, got people watching. So.
Hello, live stream. Love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your donations and your kind support. Lots of.
I'm alright. Thank you so much. Yeah.
really like that. And obviously when he was like daughters, but also still like so like like I feel especially when you wake up in the morning. So I left him with us. I had to be with him. Just to say, my God, I'm going to ring the bell for him and come back in shortly. All right. It is lovely.
The golden age before it all goes chaotic.
Wow. You know, it felt like they were two yesterday. Yeah. My youngest is the one with all the hair on the bar. That's my baby. Seriously? My baby.
Poor woman in the box office. She's got a screen, but she can't hear it. So all she can only see it.
All right.
Supposed to go away, see my mum and get out of London.
Free as I was a few years ago now at all. It really is. It's a different world. It's a proper
So good. Music is so good. Their singing together is so good. Yeah, this is a wonderful course. Here we go. Second half. Try not to cry this time. I'm live streaming it. There's people watching online. It's quite nice. Yeah, from other countries and stuff. So. It varies. We've had sort of between 10 and 20 people. So.
Look up there as if you know there's numbers. You know.
Yeah, I can see there's a counter. So. No, on my phone I can see there's a counter. That's all right. Yeah, it's very moving. Yeah.
And you member of this group?
I have done stuff with I do stuff with them, XR and various other organisations. Yeah, very good.
We are the tongue that speaks the truth. We are the song upon the wind. We are the courage to stand forth. We are the change that now begins. On this good green earth, we will take a stand with an open heart and a healing hand. We are the tongue that speaks the truth. We are the song upon the wing. We are the courage to stand forth. We are the change that now begins. On this good green earth, we will take a stand with an open heart and a healing hand. With an open heart and a healing hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Police closed the QE2 bridge off Dartford Crossing shortly after Marcus and Morgan started to climb the suspension wires. 6 hours later, 130 metres above the road, they rigged up their hammocks and unfurled a huge banner which said, "Just stop oil." Marcus and Morgan were briefly in all the headlines, but once they were brought down, they were quickly put in prison and refused bail. Marcus had a new home, Chelmsford Prison, and Holly had a new profession, talking to the media. People were amazing. They came together to help. They brought Holly and the children food. They raised money for train fares. They wrote to their MPs. Holly says the support felt incredible. But this was the start of a long period apart, living very different lives.
Monday, I was arrested.
Oh boy.
On a Tuesday, they put my ass in jail.
Uh-oh.
On a Wednesday, my trial was attested. On a Thursday, they said guilty and the judge's gavel fell. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. On a Monday, I got my stripy breeches. On a Tuesday, I got my ball and chain.
Oh boy.
On a Wednesday, I'm busy digging ditches. On a Thursday, I asked them not to knock me down again. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. On a Monday, my mama come to see me. On a Tuesday, they called me with a file. On a Wednesday, I'm down in solitary. On a Thursday, I start on bread and water for a while. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. And them chains, they're about to drag me down.
Lots was going on inside and outside prison. For Marcus's first birthday in Chelmsford, a big bunch of singers met outside and sang loudly in front of the high walls. People sent cards, letters, emails, books, photos. Many things never got through to Marcus, but eventually Peggy Seeger actually managed to get him a guitar. Let's hear it for Peggy Seeger! People wrote songs. Someone started a musical about Marcus and Morgan, and two filmmakers approached Holly to make documentaries, which are now in progress. Outside, for Earth Day, Holly's mum, Sally, wrote this song for Davis and daughters to sing.
Restore us. Restore our earth.
Marcus to do was to keep acting, keep trying to make a difference, even in prison. Marcus sang with his guitar in the courtyard. He played the piano for church. He worked in the garden, he ran a chess club, and after many weeks of negotiation, he was allowed to start a choir for other inmates. Repertoire for the choir was strictly monitored. I Will Survive was banned. As indeed was Don't Stop Me Now. This song was not. And it became a favourite amongst the men who Marcus worked with. Raising funds, throwing concerts, writing speeches, instructing lawyers and visiting prison, all whilst keeping the children happy and mostly out of what was going on. Although, of course, they visited Marcus with her on family days. She also continued to do a lot of singing. After giving speeches, she performed this song multiple times, including in front of the Home Office and in Parliament Square.
My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for trees. My baby races. My baby don't care for, oh, he don't care for high tone places. Oh, Richie Sunak is not his style, and even Teresa Coffey's smile as something he don't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for bees. Oh, my baby don't care for shoes, and he don't even care for boots. My baby just cares for the seas. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care. Oh, he don't care for high tone places. Oh, Dominic Raab should kiss his feet, and even to run up Rovman's tweets as something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares. My baby just cares. My baby just cares for trees, bees, seas, and me.
After 6 months awaiting trial, Morgan and Marcus finally went through a grueling 7-day trial before they were found guilty of causing a public nuisance. Then followed 3 weeks waiting for sentencing. The lawyers said they would be gobsmacked if the sentences were over a year, but the judge shocked everyone. 3 years for Morgan and 2 years, 7 months for Marcus. Both were transferred to High Point Prison, far away in rural Suffolk. And 1 month later, Marcus received a letter in his cell. It was a deportation order from the Home Office. It is at this point that we'd like to invite Patrick, Holly's dad, up to the stage. It's his singing stage debut. Patrick is a painter, but inspired by Marcus and incensed by all the horrors and injustices that are happening in the world, he's been moved to write several songs. This one is called The Ballad of Marcus and Morgan.
story of Marcus and Morgan. They got into trouble for hanging a sign. Stopped all the cars on the M25. 3 years in prison for that. They climbed the tower at the Dartford Crossing, and as the sun rose, their banner unfurled 200 meters above this old world. Deportation for that. For survival, the truth must be told. Tell it from the mountains and motorway towers. When your home's burning, someone's gonna shout fire. And get 'em for breaking the law and the destruction they cause. You can throw them in jail, but not what they say. Deport the man, but his words are here to stay. Do what you must, do what you will. Cut down the forest, burn, rock and grill, but don't shoot the messenger, 'cause the truth you can't kill. The judge passed sentence, he wanted repentance, blaming the messenger, not the real crime. Silence the protesters, pull down their sign, put them in prison for that, for that. Long for years we've been burning our boats, and still our leaders wanna grab for gold. Drilling new oil wells, opening mines, kicking the can down the road to the end of the line. Can get 'em for breaking the law and the destruction they cause. You can throw them in jail, but not what they say. Deport the man, but his words are here to stay. Do what you must, do what you will. Cut down the forest, burn, frack and grill, but don't shoot the messenger, 'cause the truth you can't kill. Marcus and Morgan hung out their warning, swinging in hammocks, 2 specks in the sky, telling the truth and risking their lives. 3 years in prison and deportation for that.
and immigration bail conditions. He has an electronic tag around his ankle. And that monitors his every move. And he has to report to the Home Office in Croydon every week to scan a piece of paper. A 4-hour round trip. And during all of this, he and Holly are just waiting for a trial date to determine whether he's allowed to stay. But both Holly and Marcus say they still feel very lucky every day that they wake up together. Lucky that they are still alive, that they're warm and dry, and that they have food to eat. That they have so many people who support and love them, and that they still live in a part of the world that, for now, is not being ravaged by deadly floods, fires, famine, or direct conflict. And for Marcus, going to prison was part of his story that he's accepted, as have so many others. Several of our friends have since been given longer sentences for acting on their consciences. This song goes out to all of them.
Was it Caesar Chavez? Maybe it was Dorothy Day. Some say Dr. King or Gandhi sent them on their way. No matter who your mentors are, it's plain to see. If you've been to jail for justice, you're in good company. Have you been to jail for justice? I want to shake your hand. Sitting in, lying down, our ways to take a stand. Have you sung a song of freedom or watched nothing in life? Have you been to jail for justice? Well, you're a friend of mine. You law-abiding citizens, listen to this song. Laws were made by people, and people can be wrong. Once unions were against the law, but slavery was fine. Women were denied the vote, and children were denied. And boys study history, unless you can deny it. A rotten law stays on the books till folks with guts defy it. Have you been to jail for justice? I want to shake your hand. Sitting in and lying down are ways to take a stand. Have you sung a song for freedom or watched nothing in life? Have you been to jail for justice? Oh, you're a friend of mine. Well, the law is meant to serve us, and so are the police. And when that system fails, it's up to us to speak our piece. It takes some time and vigilance for justice to prevail. So take courage in your convictions and let them haul you on to jail. Have you been to jail for justice? I want to shake your hand. Sitting in and lying down are ways to take a stand. Have you sung a song for freedom or watched nothing in life? Have you been to jail for justice? Oh, you're in jail for justice. Have you been to jail for justice? Oh, you're a friend of mine. Oh, don't deport our Marcus. He's a friend of the earth. Let him out, let him stay. That's what he's worth. He sang a song for survival on the top of the QE2. Oh, don't deport our Marcus. He went to jail for me and you.
Marcus's dad, Jörg, will have been gone for 5 years this week. He would be extremely proud of his son, and yet utterly shocked at what is going on in the world. Jörg was a practicing Buddhist and a staunch pacifist. He was also a wonderful teacher of children and wrote many songs himself. This song, in German, called Dreams, talks about a vision of the world in which all children are well cared for and can have the joy of beautiful dreams in their lives.
Blinzelnd schaust du den Wolken nach, sie ziehen vorbei wie ein Ballon und du träumst, du fliegst mit ihnen davon. Auf ein fliegender Teppich oder ein Segelflugzeug, das wär so ein Spaß und ein Zeitvertreib. Am Himmel zu schweben, klingt wohl so schön. Auf die Erde herabzusehen. Träume braucht jedes Kind. Träume, die wunderschön sind, so Träume brauchst auch du. Und wenn du keine mehr hast, dann mach die Augen zu. Das Auto ist jetzt dein Pferd und du bist der Ritter, dem die Welt gehört. Dein Motorrad nicht raus, doch du träumst dir Liebe und malst dir Geschichten aus. Träume braucht jedes Kind. Träume, die wunderschön sind. Träume, die brauchst auch du. Wenn du keine mehr hast, dann mach die Augen zu. Die Eltern haben auch keine Zeit und keine Freunde zu sehen weit und breit. Die sitzen vorm Fernseher, die kommen nicht raus. Doch du träumst lieber und malst dir Geschichten aus. Träume braucht jedes Kind. Träume, die wunderschön sind. Oh, Träume, die brauchst auch du. Und wenn du keine mehr hast, dann mach die Augen zu. Träume braucht jedes Kind. Träume, die wunderschön sind. Oh, Träume, die brauchst auch du. Wenn du keine mehr hast, mach die Augen zu. Mach sie zu. Mach
off, now it's time for Marcus to speak for himself, which he is about to do. But before he does that, I want to say thank you. We all want to say thank you so much for coming tonight on a Sunday evening and lending your support and your donations, your tickets, and the cost of the tickets and so on, and coming here to make this extraordinary evening happen. But of course, Marcus has a legal case. He is fighting his deportation, and that means he has lawyers' fees to pay, and that costs a lot of money, as we all know. So please, if you can, dig deeper into your pockets, and on the way out, donate to that fundraising effort. We should be incredibly grateful. There'll be 2 people, I think, among the band in the foyer with card readers. So if you see them and you can bear to queue up and pay, that would be fantastic. Whatever you can afford. There will also be somebody with cash holding Marcus's hat. So please give as generously as you can. And if also you can think of other ways to raise money for this fund, like in your workplaces or amongst your friends or families, that also would be a fantastic initiative. So thank you very much once again, and over to Marcus. We've got to do an auction. We're going to do an auction quickly. So Jimmy. That's me. Jimmy has painted this picture. Marcus on the bridge.
And Morgan.
And Morgan on the bridge.
And the prints are available outside. The signed prints are available for £20 each. You can see them up there. Marcus told me that the rope, don't try to do this yourself because I do the ropes wrong. I had several emails from Marcus explaining all the details, but there were a few things that was like wrong. And the rope was one of them that he found difficult to explain by email. And you can find the prints here, but also we're going to have a little auction now, and I can practice my little auction voice. And if you'd like to buy this picture, what's it called? The original.
The original.
The original, yeah. Bring the start quite high because I value my artwork. So we start at £150. Right, it's okay, you can buy a print. 150. 160 over there at the man in the back. We have 165, 170 anywhere over here.
170.
What do we have over here? 180 from the lady over here. We got the real original here. So. 190 over here. 200. Oh yeah. 200. We have a little 205, 210. 210. 220. Yes. Now everything over 200 is going to the fund. Everything over 200 is going to the fund for the lawyer's fees. So now we just give it to Marcus. There, we do have a little 230. 230, anyone there? Yeah. 230. 230. Yeah. All right. Egg them on, come on. Yeah. Alkin Deutsch. Yeah, look, 240. 250. We have any more than 250. That's only £50 for the fund if you want to give something. That's 20 minutes of a lawyer's time less. We have 15 minutes of a lawyer's time, 260, 70. 260 this one? What's that? 270. 300. It's going at 250, I think.
350.
375.
And 385. 385. 395. Very generous of you two. We could try and laugh. We have 405. 405? Do we have 405? If not, then we're going to our friend over here.
420.
I think you'll get whoever doesn't get it will get a free print. You've done so well. Do we have a 430? Do we have a 430 in the house? 430? 430? You're looking interested? You want this above your bath so you can look at markers.
Wow!
440 markers. And Marcus and Morgan, so two for the price of one. And the Queen Elizabeth. 440 going once, going twice. Sold to you.
Thank you so much. That was the wonderful Jimmy Monaghan on clarinet. I'm going to go around introducing musicians, as you've noticed. This is Holly Cullen Davis on piano. Anja Markov on flute. We've got our amazing Nazi! My brother Tobias Decker on percussion! Right next to him, Morgan Butterfield on percussion! Give me McCarthy on bass! And on no bass. That's Sam Glazer on cello, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. In between, Patrick Cullen on vocals earlier. Naomi Burrell on violin, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jessica. Jessica Burrell on violin, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Laura Gerson on violin, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, back behind it, sorry. I mustn't forget. Florence Scullen Davis on vocals. Sally Davis on vocals. Thank you so much. Right, that's all the musicians. I want to give a big round of applause to Juliet Stevenson for the wonderful. Give a big round of applause to Nick Till for producing this event over there. Thank you. We've got two beautiful people on cameras that are making this event and capturing it for later on. Give it up for Joe, for Sice, and for Rich. Amazing. Hidden between the crowd. Also, we've got on the live stream Stephen up there. Thank you. Amazing. And James, who's taking photos. Much appreciated. Thank you. Not to be forgotten, the amazing sound technicians, Chris and Rick. Thank you very much. I would like to thank the team of the cockpit. I can't name everyone, but you're great. Thank you for having us tonight. There were two anonymous donors that made this happen. Dartford, thank you to them as well. And I suppose the lawyers, we should thank the lawyers. Thank you very much, Andrew and Nick. Amazing. Because without them, you know, it would be impossible to fight this legal battle. I would like to thank my family as well. Some of them still here from Germany. Amazing. Thank you for coming, for all the support. And my new family in England, which is Holly's family. Thank you. I'd like to thank all of you in the audience and all of you on the live stream for all the support we've received from you. It's been incredible. You've really helped us. Right, this crisis that we live in is a global crisis, and it's a really racist crisis that needs to be urgently mentioned. The people least responsible for this crisis are suffering the most. In the global south, with black and brown skin, the poorest in the countries all over the world. That shouldn't be that way. We have to do something about that. And when letter writing doesn't work, then sometimes history tells us it's time to try something else. So that's why nonviolent direct action seems to be the best way to bring about change effectively. If you think about the suffragettes, if you think about Gandhi, we've heard it in the song, all these amazing people on whose shoulders we stand. And if you think about it, those were comparably small causes to what we're facing now, getting the right for women to vote, and you know, it wouldn't have gone exponentially worse as time goes on as it is now. And it's really important to say that nothing is worth losing everything for. Nothing is worth losing everything for. Everything is at risk, and that risk we have to pay attention to and keep at the forefront of our mind. And that's why I was prepared to take risks, including climbing a bridge and shouting that warning message from the top of the bridge with that banner, as it is a tried and tested method from history. And so there have been amazing wins within the climate movement that brought about by civil resistance. Without mentioning any names, in 2019 this government declared a climate emergency as the first country ever. This country set a legally binding net zero target as the first country ever, and there was even a citizens' assembly, which is what we're asking for, this upgrade of democracy, a citizens' assembly on climate that needs to be addressed. So there are amazing wins. The Labour Party have declared not to invest in not to license any more oil and gas, which is exactly what we've all been asking for, and why I climbed that bridge. So there are wins. Non-violent direct action is really working. However, we are still fucked, and I'm really sorry that I have to use this word because it is really that bad. And it's getting worse and worse by the day. Just reading the newest headlines about the AMOC, the Atlantic Meridional overturning circulation, what you know is the Gulf Stream slowing down, really dangerous signs, and all these tipping points being potentially reached already. So the crisis is really that bad. It's absolutely crazy, like we heard earlier Juliet saying. We have to act as if the truth is real, which is what it seemed to me when I was able to explain my action to the jury in court and so forth. But there are, of course, reasons to be cheerful, because state oppression will not stop climate activism, but it will instead make sure that climate breakdown leads to a revolution. And we must all work together, we must all become active to make sure that this revolution is a positive revolution of upgrading democracy and coming together and supporting for each other and caring for each other and making that change. So thank you once again for coming. This event is called Facing the Music, because that's what we need to do now. We need to face the consequences. We need to face the music. Thank you.
You might guess what it is.
Trouble ahead, while there's music at the share. But while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance, dance. Let's face the music and dance.
Transmitting it live, but also recording it.
They're recording it over on those cameras, so all good.